Alright, Elite Code 3, and today we're going to do a video taking a look at some 1989 Fleer Glossy baseball cards. These, this is a factory sealed set. Every card. Hopefully every card. I did break one of these off camera a few months ago, and the Griffey was not in there, so the set was opened up. The Griffey was taken out and then resealed, so just one of the shady parts of the hobby. And yeah, so let's try it. I actually did one of these and filmed it. I think it was around a year ago. Here's what the inside looks like. There's like a foam padding. The stickers are gone. There should be stickers in here, so I don't know. The Griffey might be taken out. Just grab a stack and go from there. Okay, so some of those prospect cards, but I've done this so many times that I just kind of go pretty quick with them. And we'll kind of stop at Hall of Famers or people we'd slab, so you can just see right off the bat that's off-centered, and it's Bly 11, so not like a huge hobby following. And then you got a couple in PSA's price increase, so we're gonna be pretty picky with stuff we would grade. This is one we definitely grade. That one looks good too, centered. So I'll put that in a stack of cards to look over with the lamp and light, and then the Bly 11 will just go into the notable stack. Maybe I'll throw them in the store for a couple bucks if I have time. It's just hard to list the really small stuff because of time constraints. So Eddie MF. Off-center Davis, Trammell that looks really good. Trammell's got kind of a weak hobby following. Off-centered Robbie. I feel like we're gonna go through this and not get Griffey. I mean that would just suck. I don't have a ton of money invested in this tin, but I mean I'm shooting the video, so I want to hit everybody in the set. Devon White. There's a decently looking Bonds. I'll put it in the notable stack. Checklist. Off-centered Ozzie Smith. Wade Boggs looks pretty good. I mean, I'm just looking at the right to left centering straight from the tin. Then we'll investigate the top to bottom and all the other issues when I look at them closer. I think 750 cards in this set or so, just want to tilt this down just a tad. That's better. Plesac, there's Jack Morris. Probably not going to grade Jack Morris. Brett. Put Sandberg in the pot. There's a Tim Raines. Tim Raines, great player, 3,000 hits. Crime Dog should be in the Hall soon. We'll kind of see how that pans out, but I mean he's got the numbers. Mike Scott was a good player. See, I don't remember him growing up because he kind of came into stardom right before I started watching baseball. I think I started watching like 88, 89. I guess that was when he was big, but I just never noticed him really. Ron Washington card, that's kind of funny looking. Jim Rice. See, I'm a left to right flipper. Some people hold the cards in their right and flip that way. I've just always done it this way. It's just natural to me. Sheffield off center. That's definitely one I put in the store. Raw to sell. Looks like it's in decent shape. Sandy Alomar, definitely put that in the store. Great catcher. I've actually graded some of his stuff in the past too. These are always fun. Kind of time consuming. There's an off-centered Edgar. But it takes time to find the hidden gems, and that's part of what's fun about the hobby. That one's got some weird corners going on. There's Hawk. Yount. Dante Bichette. Tony Gwynn. There's Big Cat. Smoltz. I think some people could. I think this is a rookie, but I know he has 88 cards too. He's got like an 88 score traded or something. Here's Ripken. Love trying to grade Ripken. Maddox. Okay, here's what to look for on these 89 Fleer Glossy cards if you're doing this yourself. That's pretty good centering from right to left, top to bottom. Just go online and check out some PSA 10 and 9 examples and see how much spacing there is from the name to the top of the card. And then look for little dents and stuff on these corners. It happens. And then the last thing to look for is print lines on the surface. If you ever look at Griffey's rookie, if you tilt it this way, there's little print lines on a lot of the 9s, and they just kind of go across the card. 10s shouldn't have that at all, but I've definitely noticed it on some of my 9s. There's Jay Buhner. So I don't know if it's. I'm sure there's other cards that have it, but it's really prominent with the Griffey's. Eckersley with the weird corner. Dave Winfield. I hope Griffey's not in this back part because these cards are kind of pushed in there awkwardly, like almost like they didn't fit in the box. Biggio's back there like that. All right, Ken's not. See how that whole surface is flipped up? That's like a 5, so I'll have to throw that away. I can't sell it like that. There's Lee Smith, Harold Baines. See the centering on that? That's like 80-20. So it should all just be luck of the draw. There's Ramon Martinez. That card's probably worth a couple bucks. Pedro's older brother, Doc Gooden. Maybe the Griffey was pulled. Brady Anderson. Robbie. Cards in order. No, they're randomly put in here. Carter. Surface thing on his hat there. That Tom Gordon's got some issue going on with the hat. Getting down to the end here. Cecil. Canseco. Billy Ripken. Decent Bo Jackson. Molitor. Randy's in here. Sweet. And it looks pretty good, too. Doesn't have a ton of value, though. Puckett. Griffey. Oh, damn. The effort was there. That one's rough. But you know what? This is common with this card in this set to be off-center like that. It's like 80-20. So it's one of the worst ones I've seen in the set we flipped through. But the rest of the card's nice. So if you sent this in, I think it's like a 6 or a 7, honestly. But I'll just sell it raw. But we tried. Put Griffey over there. Johnny Baseball. Will Clark. That's the way it goes sometimes, You can't always win. Got to take your losses like a man and move on. Henderson dinged, really badly dinged corner. Mattingly's got some weird damage from just the way they were put in. Schmidt, a lot of good players here at the end. But, I thought I saw some pretty clean cards of Hall of Famers. So, we got to try to salvage something here. think I have like $200 into this 10. I bought it a couple years ago. There's a Clemens, so Griffey's gonna probably go for 70. Try to salvage some money with these grading fees. Part 2 coming up with the cards that I will be probable to sending. That's Goose. All right, so which cards made the cut and will be eventually sent out to be graded? Some of these that I deem strong 9 candidates, they'll be dropped into my box, and I don't know if they'll be sent out just right now because of the grading increase. But in the future, maybe if they ever offer better bulk pricing, they'd be great cards to send out. But so the first card I'm going to show is a rookie card, and it's an Expos card as well. So Randy Johnson. So this one, I matched it up to a PSA 10 that I saw online, and the only thing I can say is that the name is pushed down too much. I don't think it should be a 10. I think it's going to be a 9, but 9 is pretty respectable for this one. Roger looked good. The right to left in the 60-40, 55-45 range. Name looks good. So the top to bottom is what I'm talking about when I talk about the name. Clemens looks good. Donnie Baseball looked respectable. It looked like a good 9. I actually sold a 10 in my store not too long ago for like 170, but Donnie looks like a 9. Bonds looked good. Bonds looked like a 9 as well. The right to left, just 60-40. Just a couple things on the back, a couple little white. It's just not a PSA 10 card, but it looks like a good 9. Bo Jackson looks, and these last 3 look like they could have a chance at a 10. So Bo Jackson, top to bottom, looks good. Right to left is within range, not perfect. The back on these. The back on this one looks really good. Sometimes you'll see a little white on the back edges or corners. But this bow looks really good. And then Smoltz looks like, I think it could get a 10. I don't know. Back is clean. Right to left is not perfect, but it's good enough. Top to bottom looks like it's on point. So Smoltz has a chance. And then last but not least is Nolan Ryan. And I think this one, again, has a chance. It just depends on the grader and the mood. Like, I don't think it's a perfect card, but I could see it matching up to another PSA 10 that's already slabbed and look about the same. So Nolan Ryan Glossy. So, I mean, we salvaged that out and picked up some cards I think should do pretty well grading, but the Griffey's going to be put in the store because it's like a 6 or a 7. That's it. Later. I'm out.